A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey at Shai Stadium. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Checking in pregame with the Marshall head coach. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Fielded in the end zone, it's Murray. He's got great speed. Got over the room. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
And the Scarlet Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Gets it into the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Boston. Stopped right there.
That is such a nice example of the defense reading and reacting and locating the football on the sweep play. They weren't fooled at all. They knew they were trying to go to the outside. They got leverage, corralled the back, got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. On the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The Scarlet Knights are facing 3rd and inches. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up, making the adjustment on the play. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons on third. Got his man. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Driving forward, it's Raymond. Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great push and penetration from that defensive front. First play of this drive. Out wide right, it's Culliver. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. Beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Hoffman.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Bringing it back at the 20. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! How about this defense taking one back to the house? They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Complete to start this drive. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who has yet to get up. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, it's Boston. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. He's got it.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Holds on, it's Culliver. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
2nd down to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Quick give. It's Raymond. Finds a crease at the 20. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Quarterback changing the play. Simmons. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Scarlet Knights want to move quickly. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the wide receiver. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Calls his own number. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. The Scarlet Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The run inside. It's Raymond. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Raymond. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Simmons to throw. Finds his back in the middle. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Changing the routes with his receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Getting worked on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the back. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Boston. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Marshall quick to the line. In the backfield, it's Culliver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open things up with Coastal Carolina, taking on the number 16 team, the Memphis Tigers. And it's the Chanticleers, looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the top 25.
Play action on first down. Buys time to his left. Got room at the 35. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! Makes the grab inbounds.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
On the return, it's Murray. Slips through the line. He's on the run. he knocked that one right down the middle. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On third down, he drops to throw. On target. Still on his feet at the 45. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Hits inside. It's Boston. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Run in the red zone. It's Boston. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Second down, gonna throw it. Look out! And down he goes.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. Deep in the end zone, it's Murray. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Trying to establish the run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to it. powers through the defender. And he's brought down after a short gain. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Straight ahead, it's Raymond. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there. But as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Simmons. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
They're going to run it. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
There's a little room there. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Boston. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires left. The short hands. It's Washington. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Marshall! Middle of the end zone. He's got it. Lining up to add another.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Third and long coming up. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. On the move. On the move, he fires. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Marshall quick to the line.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. Going to try to get it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Got a man. It's Boston. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Drops back on first down. Makes the grab. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Slings it downfield. Touchdown, Herd! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were.
And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. He'll bring it out. It's Murray. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
and fired complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big time. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And the offense goes for the knockout punch. They wanted to get the first down, run out this clock, take the dub. Now their defense is going to have to come out and step up big for them and make sure they don't give up any points.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Gets rid of it.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
He makes a catch. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll run it. It's Boston. Nowhere to go. Rutgers takes its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Going to the running game. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left.
Bro, Willie, I don't know if you saw my last drive, bro, but like, I got the lamest fucking animation ever, bro. I threw like an RPO bubble. And when I threw the fucking bubble, like my guy stumbled backwards, bro. Lamest shit in the world, dog. To put the game away, too.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Timeout. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks the tackle. And that is how we will wrap this one up. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most